from the works and to streaming Wednesdays in a slightly different location today, and with a slightly different setup from normal. Can you hear me okay? Because I've got a lapel mic now, and you should be able to hear what I'm saying if this is working properly. If it's not, then we'll have to troubleshoot. So please pardon our technical problems while I get used to the technology. Anyway, how are you all doing tonight? Who do we have in the chat room? Well, I will tell you in a moment because I can't quite see from here. So bear with me a second. Let me just connect to the new Wi-Fi. Oh, not the new Wi-Fi, just the Wi-Fi generally. Am I actually, sorry, just a thought. Am I actually on the proper Wi-Fi? I probably ought to check that. Yes, I am. Good, okay. Oh, this is just daft. Right. You can see and hear me. Excellent. That is wonderful news. How's the frame rate looking? It looks a bit jumpy to me, but I don't know, that might just be me. Anyway, nice to see you all. Let me just get logged in here and I'll be able to see what's going on. So, sorry, I came out in a hurry, I'm afraid. So I'm trying to play catch up. Here we are. What's going on here? Come on, load. Come on, you know you want to. It is complaining. A couple of tiny jumps and lags, but pretty good so far. That's good. Okay. Well, I hope everyone's doing all right. Anyway, yes, we are in my garden. I'll show you around a bit later. And I've got a new toy to play with, which is the subject of tonight's video. So we'll get to that in just a moment. I've got a biscuit tea, so that's nice. Oh, that's good. How's the sound quality, by the way? Because it should be greatly improved thanks to this little device, which is, I just noticed, slipping about all over the place. Hold on. That should be better pointing at my face rather than somewhere off to the side. Right. For some reason, YouTube does not like my tablet today. Or my tablet does not like YouTube. One or the other. I'm going to try opening it up again. See if I can actually get onto the stream. Because then I can actually read what's in the chat room without fiddling too much. All right, let's see. Library. No, not library. Subscriptions, possibly. I don't know. Love it. Bloody technical difficulties all over the shop. Hold on. Let me see here. Nope, it's just not showing a thing. Okay, well, that's helpful. I may have to. I thought I'd set this up before I came out, but the YouTube app crashed. So that's good. Right, hold on. Library. Oh, this is frustrating. Come on. You know you want to. Here we go. Scroll right to the bottom. There we go. I found it. Okay. Now let's go to the live chat. Here we are. Skip forward through the stream. Sounds a bit like we're underwater. Well, that's not ideal. Hold on. But is that any better? Does that sound any better? Right. So who do we have in the chat room? Ekage is here. The DTS Workshops is here. Hello. Jack Rumsey Central Railway is here. Hi to you. Who else? Doctorus Prime is here. Greetings. The Celestial Toy Maker is here. Nope, exactly the same. Okay. How about if I hold it up here? Is that any better? Because I'm not above just doing this the whole way through. You've gone a teeny little bit too much mid-range, but overall fine. Okay, I might just have to listen back to this later because it's yeah. Hang on. Does this actually rotate? I'm not sure. I don't think it does. No, it's fixed. Okay. Sorry, just got to find a place to clip the microphone that works. How about like that? That's just pointing off to the left again. But if I want to do that, maybe over here. That's just inside my clothes. And pointing a bit more that way. I appreciate there's, if anyone's using headphones, they're probably not having a good time, but I apologize for that. How is this now? Any better? Yes, newfangled nonsense, indeed. Indeed. Just a bit better. It's actually okay pointing over the shoulder. Oh, so hang on. Like if I clip it on there and it's off that way, how's that? Yeah, like I'm just road testing the new technology really this evening, so there may be technical difficulties. If it doesn't work, then we'll bin it. Hang on a moment. I'm just going to turn up my tablet so I can listen back. Hold on. So I can listen back. Hold on. So I can listen back. Hold on. That doesn't sound too bad actually. We go back a little way. How is this now? Any better? Yes, newfangled nonsense, indeed. Indeed. That doesn't sound too bad, actually. I'm okay with that. That doesn't sound too bad, actually. I'm okay with that. Yeah, cool. I'm happy with that. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll work with this. It's hopefully an improvement over just using the phone microphone. If not, we won't bother again. It's not a problem. I don't mean this in a bad way, but I'm not sure if the quality of the mic is great. Oh, I'm sorry. The thumbnail for last week was best by far. There wasn't a thumbnail for last week. We didn't do a show last week. What else? Is there an orange made of clockwork? No, I can hear you fine. You do sound British, though. Is that right? FES, good to go. I think that's a feature rather than a bug. Sorry to say. How are you, Matt? I'm doing okay. Still a bit sad from losing family member. We very sadly lost my uncle Dave about just over a week ago now, which was really hard. That Uncle Dave was just to clarify, wasn't my actual uncle. Was my nan's partner of many years, and was practically family. He was a wonderful man. He lived a fantastic life. He was in the Merchant Navy. He was 91. He would have been 92 in a couple of weeks, and he was still going strong right up to the end. So raise a glass for Uncle Dave, everybody. I am dreadfully sad he's gone. But yeah, I'd like to dedicate tonight's stream to Uncle Dave because he would have loved what I'm going to show you tonight. And yeah. Right, what's happening? Now, just your face raising an eyebrow, best by far. I don't know what that was, but never mind. I can officially say I've been in the presence of Stepney the Bluebell engine. Nice, nice. Love the Bluebell Railway. I was there with my nan late last year. We had a lovely day. What else is happening? That was a reference to a Clockwork Orange. Yes, I understood that. Condolences. Thank you. Rest in peace. Thank you very much. Very sorry for your loss. It's okay. Thank you. It was very kind of you. Right. I've got a fly in my tea. It's extra protein. Right then. So let us pop down the tablet. We don't need that right now because what I'm going to do now is show you what we're all here to actually do. Put the wireless microphone away because we don't need that right now. Right. I am going to show off this. This is a Hornby Type 40 Clockwork locomotive. made by Meccano Limited in England. It dates back to the 1950s, and it is in reasonably good condition, actually. I mean, if I bring it close, you can see there's a few scratches and bits and bobs on it, and there's a chip at the back just there if you look real closely. Did I just move some metal between my phone and the Wi-Fi? Not that I'm aware of. Why? Has it gone? Yeah. Anyway, yes, so that is my purchase. I paid about £60 for this, and I got a load of track with it. So actually a really good bargain. These, in reasonably good condition, are available on eBay or stuff much like this. That's good. When you move the box, it got laggy, but it's cleared up again. Ah, yes, that's possibly all the metal in the box. Right. Anyhow, so yes, that's what we're looking at this evening. We're gonna put some track together and run this round it, which will be lovely. So I'll just pop you down over there for a minute, because we've also got a few other bits and bobs. We've got a wagon. It's a little cattle wagon, and the doors do indeed open and close, like so. Is yours green? No, it's black. But there are green ones on eBay at the moment. I've got some carriages. They're sort of BR Mark ones. These aren't hyper-realistic models or anything. They are very much toys. Yeah, tin plate. So, yeah, another brake carriage there. I've got 2 brake carriages for some reason. But yes, that is everything in there. And then we've also got some Hornby 00 track, including a crossover there. And yeah, like you can see, it's very, very basic. Yes, it is wind up. It's very good. Right, anyway, so we're going to have a crack at putting this all together. See how we get on. Right, move the wagons out of the box and then try and screw some track together. I'm just going to rotate you round this way for a minute, so that when I sit on the floor, you'll still be able to see me, or at least that's the idea. There we go. Hello. Right. Okay, so we've got some straight bits. I believe all of this should make a figure of 8, but we will give it a go and see what happens, because I'm not really sure. No. Right. So how this goes together is there's little cylindrical bits at the end, and they go into the hollow part of the rail, like so. And then over here, we've got some little clips, into these things. And what you do is you slide them in between. Well, that's how it's supposed to work. You slide them in between. Okay, that's not working on this end for some reason. Right, I'll show you on 2 round bits. So you put these together like that, and then you take your clip and you just slide it through there, like so. And in theory, that's supposed to hold everything together, but it isn't actually doing so. There we are. That's got it. There we are. That's now basically held together. Right. Try and get a circle going. There we go. Like that. Yeah, right. If I clip that in, see what that does. Hang on, let's tilt the camera down a smidge. You can see what I'm actually doing. Yeah. There we go, that works. Right. Well, that should work anyway, but I don't know. Doesn't appear to. Let's keep at it. We'll see how we get on. Right. There we go. Da, 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 da. It's not a completely flat surface, this deck, so it there may be varying levels of success in terms of how well this goes, but we'll try it all the same. Right, yeah. I am hoping we've got enough room and enough pieces to do a figure of 8, but I don't know. We'll give it a try, see how we get on. It might not be enough room, but we'll try. Yeah. There we are. Right. Straight bits required now. There we go. Oh, actually, yeah. Right, sorry. Thought occurs. Probably want some straight bits to run into the crossover rather than going straight round. That would probably work a lot better, wouldn't it? There we go. That. And then, yes, based what I can see here, I think we should have enough pieces to do a complete figure of 8. In theory. In practice, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how we go. You can't see my face right now. You're just looking sort of at my below regions, which is quite rude, frankly. Don't do that. Right. Going on in the chat. Let's have a look. Can't see anything because it's disconnected from the Wi-Fi. Okay, we will come back to that. Right. Now, need to pop the clips in the rest of this track. I'm not sure I've got enough to do the whole lot, actually, but we'll give it a try. There we are. Okay, clips. Clips galore. Clips everywhere. Clips all over the place. Here we are. Yeah. There we go. Da, 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 dee. Da, 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 dum. Oh. Slightly raised, not sure why. That feels a bit more solid going together, so maybe that's how it's meant to be. Maybe I'm just rubbish at this, I don't know. That's probably it. How to do it right. Okay, we've got 1/2 of a figure of 8. That's going quite well. Now, what has the chat room got to say? Moo the dog has left. Bye, Moo. Good luck with your GCSEs. I love the livestock cart. It's great, isn't it? Reminds me of an old Lego train. It's not far off, to be fair. No offense, Matt, but we'd rather see the track. Lionel, for me, funny you should mention it, Matt. Do divulge your method of cleaning the track. I will not be cleaning this because it's not electric. I would imagine a good wire brush will probably take care of cleaning some of it, but it's not required because it's just 2 rails. It doesn't need to be clean, which is great fun. Right, so we need a couple more straight bits in there and in there, and then I'm not 100% convinced we've got enough room to do the full figure of 8. I may need to move some things around. We'll see how we get on. I can possibly rotate this so it's more, we pull it this way a bit, and yeah, maybe we've got room to go round like that. I don't know. We'll see how we get on. It makes sense in my head, like a lot of these things do, but yeah, here we go. So that's in there, and that one in there, like that. There we go. Right, nice. Now let's move some things out of the way. That may have to include the camera, but we'll see. Get rid of this box to begin with. That can actually, the box can sit in the middle here. And I've just realised where I've dragged the track away, the tracks will come apart. This is immediately going well. There we go. Let's pull the table a bit more this way. There we go. Make more of a tunnel. Right, that's clipped in. That's clipped in. This one doesn't have a clip currently. Okay, well, that's fine. Got a box full of them here. Right. Looking at this, we do not have enough clips to do the full circuit. So that's immediately a problem. But that's fine. We'll work with what we've got and hope for the best. Right. A lot more corner pieces here. It's down a sec. There you go. Right. Let's see how this goes. Matthew crawls around on the floor. The movie. Up here. Okay, right. Yeah, I don't think we've quite got enough room for the full figure of 8 actually, but if I move this chair slightly, then that might work. But we'll give it a try. We'll give it a try and see what happens. Yeah, if I move this chair to the middle of the top part of the 8, that should then work, I think. But I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Box can live over there for a minute. It occurs to me you can't see a bloody thing, so we'll point the camera down here a bit in the hopes that maybe that's something coherent. No, it's not. Never mind. Okay. Well, we'll worry about the camera in a minute. I'm still pushing things together at the moment, so bear with. Is there another corner piece? Yes, there is. Good. Oh, actually, now that feels like the opposite, actually. We don't want another corner piece. We want to bring it closer together. There we go. That's more like it. Yeah, that's more the kind of thing we want. Right. And then... and everything else just sort of falls apart and it doesn't work at all. Okay, well that's about par for the course for one of these streams. Never mind. Actually, that is not far off. Oh, there we go. That's pretty much what I wanted, actually. So I'm just going to pick you up a second and move you down to more this sort of location. And then we can point the camera at the track, and I'm going to move some things around real quick. So we'll put the chair there. Oh, you're falling over. What'd you do that for? Dear, oh dear. What did you do that for? That was nonsense. Okay, let's try that again. That's more the kind of thing. Take and a bit, back a bit. There we go. That's the kind of angle we want. Right. Yeah, like I say, I haven't quite got enough track clips for this, so I'm just going to have to hope and pray, I think. Never mind. Right. Okay. So, which way do we want this to go? That way, I think. That's probably the better looking way. Right. And then, over here, I just lost what I was looking for there for a moment. In this little envelope, or it should be in this little envelope. Never mind, I might just have to get the spare one out, because that does not appear to be in there, but never mind. The key. That's the spare key. I do have another key somewhere, but I appear to have temporarily misplaced it. Right then, see what the chat room's got to say. I've detected a problem with the track under the table. Yeah, I've spotted that. I think we're good. Used to run an edge of an old copper 2B police along the track. Not sure if that's generally approved or not. Copper being fairly soft didn't damage the track, but hard enough to scrape any gauge off. For double O gauge, I tend to use a track rubber, which is like the approved way of doing things. That tends to do things. Matt commentates things he's doing off screen. The movie, he's still doing more things in TV these days. Matt crawls around the movie is 11 out of 10 in my opinion, except that bit where Silver Lady flies in on the dragon, and that's 12 out of 10, right? What's Matt wearing on his feet? Unusual tread. Crocs, which are just good for mucking about in the garden. Right then. So we take our key, pop that in the side, and then we wind up like so. Don't want to overwind it, so I'll leave it there. Pop it on the track, and then you've got these controls at the back, which are the regulator and the reverser. So if we put the reverser into the forward position and then push the regulator in, and away she goes. How great is that? That is so cool. Oh. I've wanted one of these my whole life, I think. I didn't know I wanted one of these, but I did. And it stops. Okay, well, that's fine. What do I think of Simon Collar? I've no retiring from Hornby. I don't know who that is. I assume he's someone who works for Hornby, but other than that, I don't know. Okay, right. Oh no, it does still have a bit of go in it. It's just not wanting to. Yeah, it's just not wanting to. Yeah, there you can see there the movement of the wheels. Yeah. Right, let's take the regulator out and we'll wind it up again. Oh, I think that's as far as it'll go. So we'll see what happens. Here we go. Whee! It's brilliant. I love it so much. I don't know if you guys can actually hear that going around, but it sounds great. Hang on. I'll sort of lean in a bit. There you go. Oh, it's bottomed out over that side again. Hold on. It doesn't really like hills. I've realised is the thing that's going on here. It doesn't like my garden railway at all. It gets very upset with that, in fact. But it is a beautiful little toy, and I love that about it. Yeah. It's just bottoming out on any kind of incline. There we are. And it does, in fact, go in reverse as well. There we are. Pull that out. Right. There we are. We're out of kinetic energy, I believe is the technical term. I've put the key down somewhere and lost it. That wasn't very clever. What did I do with that? Hang on. There it is. I'm sitting on it. Matthew likes it. That means it needs a name. It does need a name. I haven't thought of a name. I hadn't even considered giving it a name, but I've got her, I think. Steam engines are all she, unless, you know, they're not. Yeah, definitely needs a name. There we are. All right. Oh, on how well it copes with the track, but I have just seen the track has come apart over there. So let's push that back together and you know, not think too much about the implications. Right. Try that again. There we go. Off you go. Oh, it's come off again. Here we are. Oh, I'm having such a good time. There we go. Yeah, any amount of gradient and it doesn't like it at all. But that's okay. I think we can live with that. Yeah, and on a nice flat floor, this would be trotting along perfectly happily, I reckon. I'm reasonably happy with that. I think that's great. Oh, pop the trap back together again. She is. Have just noticed that the track has come apart this end now. This is going well. And it's come apart this end. Oh no, it's all gone wrong. What is happening? I've broken it already. There we go. Right. We're out of power. Right. That's the best thing. I love it. Video quality's dropped off. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Let me see what I can do about that. 1 sec. I think it might just be where I'm sitting, to be honest. Hang on. Let me try repositioning you. Seeing if that helps even slightly. There we go. There we are. Right. I don't know if that will have improved things at all, or whether that's just what we're gonna have to put up with. But that I've moved you a bit, so you're a bit closer to the Wi-Fi. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Might help if I turn that off temporarily, maybe. See what that does. Oh no, we'll see. Not really any better. Oh, okay. Might be the weather, could be any number of things. I don't know. Anyway. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that's really blurry and unpleasant to look at, isn't it? Yeah. Woohoo! I'm just trying to catch up on my end. Yeah, it's gone a bit dodgy again. Never mind. Can't be helped. Yeah, that is very blurry, isn't it? Oh well. Oh well, never mind. Let's yeah, I don't know. The quality was fine earlier. I'm just not sure why it's given up the ghost now. I blame the Wi-Fi. That's all I can say. Right. Let's we will carry on regardless. We shall persevere. Take the regulator out. So just so you can see, you know, based on what we've got. So this one's your regulator. You push that forward and it goes. That's your reverser, and it actually acts like a proper reverser. There is a little reversing mechanism, and you can see here when I push it in and pull it out, there is a little mechanism just under the wheels here. I'm not sure if you can see it too well, but there is a little mechanism there which kind of moves forwards and backwards. There you go. And there we are. There we go. It does work. Yay. So I've no idea how much of that you can actually see, because the quality of the stream appears to be shoddy as hell, but never mind. We shall persevere. Right, I think we should give it some carriages and see what we can do. Here we are. Right. So, carriage. That's one. There's the other one. The coupling mechanisms are very basic. They're literally just little hoops. But I kind of love that, because I think it gives the model some character. There we go. Bring you forward a smidge. And let's put the cattle truck on the back for good measure. And we'll see how this goes. Probably terribly, but we'll give it a try. Yeah. Right. Okay, not super powerful, but we'll persevere. Well, no. Does not like wagons. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's try coupling her back up. Just realised actually that brake wagon is kind of dragging everything back. I wonder if that's the problem. It's slightly lower than the others. I think it's a slightly different design, so it's not quite sitting on the rails. Okay, well, we'll take that one off and see how it copes with the others. There we are. Right. No. Back here. Behave yourself. Come on. Oh. No, it's just left the train behind. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, I adore this. Oh. There we go. That's it. That's better. Or it would be if you kept going. Come on, that's it. Oh. I'll have to describe what's happening. Well, there's a train, and it's not doing very much just at the moment, but give it a chance, and maybe it will. There we are. Come on, off you go. Yeah, there you are. It's a lot happier putting around light engine, I gotta say, but oh, it's actually it's run out of juice. That might be the problem. Okay, just show you in there. I don't know how much you can see, but pull that back out, and then push that back in. Oh, this does not want to play ball. Why does it not want to play ball? Oh, the reverse has stuck. That's why. Okay, well there you go. You can kind of see the inner workings there. That's probably the issue. That's probably why it didn't like pulling. It does help if you put the reverser in the gear. Right. Sorry about that, little one. We'll try that again, shall we? Right. Here we go. Come on. Why don't you want to go? You're just having a bad time. Oh, no. Okay. Well, this could have got nasty. That could have been problems for a moment there. Whoops. Right, here we go. Right. 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 Try that. No, it's gone off by itself again. Oh, it's yeah, it's yeah, it's not the best surface for it really. The deck, it needs to be on a nice flat floor, possibly on some carpet. Flat floors are not in great demand in my house, or not in great demand. They are in great demand, I should say, because we don't have any that are flat. No floors that are flat in Matthew's house. Right. No. Okay. It manages to go a little way, just not all the way. There we go. Drag you back over here. There we go. I think it is just it doesn't like any kind of gradient. It likes perfectly flat surfaces, of which there aren't any out here, but never mind. There we are. So you get the idea. Got some lovely wagons there, or a lovely wagon and some carriages that are just the best thing, in my opinion. There we go. Hey, right. Lift that up. There we are. Right. Oh, let's uncouple everything. There we go. Right. Oh. Retrieve the engine. Oh. Yeah, any type of slope, it just does not like at all. That's what we've discovered. There we go. Oh, but isn't it glorious? I love it so much. There we go. No, back again, right. And there you go, it's proving rather nicely there that it does also go backwards, although not if there's any manner of hill involved. No hills. She does not like hills, but we'll forgive. We'll forgive. Ah, free. Free. Ah, I am very happy. I think the driver's gone on strike and it leaves the train behind. Yes. Call it Yodel because it keeps losing the cargo. Hermes, possibly? Oh, dear. That's funny. I like that. That's very funny. Oh. My tea has gone very, very cold. Never mind. That is my little Clockwork engine, and I adore it. Gaze upon its beauty. It's very pixelated beauty. I wonder if I could try running it around the garden. Just, you know, one more time, just so I can say I tried. What number 2? There it is. Right. I'm just going to unplug you from the power bank I've got you in. Sorry about that. Here we go. Right. Hello. Just turn the camera around a second, and we'll go for a little walk down the garden because then maybe the camera quality will improve. In the meantime, the grass could do with a cut. But yes, this is the garden. I have a new pond. It's a lot bigger than the last one, and the waterfall's a lot more powerful. In fact, come with me. I'll show you. So we go this way. Oh, no, that way. Here we are. So I'm working with the gimbal. So while everything is nice and smooth, it's a bit temperamental in which direction it wants to go. Yes, this is my new pond, and if we just go down here, and you see that we have a friend. Hi, friend. There we are. Leave him be. He doesn't want anything to do with us. Yes, that is the pond. That's lovely. It's got a beach just there, so that the aforementioned friend can come in and out, because the rest of it's sort of a bit high. Yes, this has been started to be planted up. There's still a lot of work to do, and that thing there needs to come out because that's a weed. But yes, it's growing nicely. I need to put some water on the garden actually, so I might do that shortly. So yeah, that will be good fun. Oh, hello. you swiveled round to see me. Hi. Yes, down here. This is my patio. Stephen Norwood has supported the channel by becoming an early bird member. Thank you very much. That is very kind of you. Yes, I can take photos and post them. That's certainly something I can do, no problem. Here we are. Let's bring the camera around this way. There we go. And let's see if we can make this work down here, potentially. Oh, here we are. Right. Okay. Oh. Rotate you this way. We can have a look at Strawbridge. There we are. Right. And I'll show you the kind of problems this has with FM32 track, because although it's technically the same gauge as that gauge, it's the wrong scale. So it's got these little bits on the sleepers that it bounces over because the wheels are a bit too big, because it's not designed for this type of narrow gauge track. But it runs somewhat competently, so we'll give it a go. There we are. Off she goes. So already running some problems because there's a load of debris on the track that I forgot to clear because I suck. But never, that's fine. Right. Here we go. Oh, down the hill and off. She's sorry. There she goes. There we go. It does work, sort of. There we are. Oh. She goes. And again. There we go. That is wonderful. I like that. I like that a lot. Just nice to see something running on the garden railway, to be honest. It's, yeah. Like I say, completely wrong for the track type, but it is the same page and it sort of works. So I'll take that as a win. There we go. Right. You can just sit there for the moment. There we go. That's quite nice, that. Nice. Right. Now then. You didn't actually see the figure of 8 so much, but that's sort of what it looks like just there. Yeah, I don't know how much of this you can see because I think it's still probably very blurry. Yes, it is. That's unfortunate. In fact, bear with me a sec. Right, I've just tried reconnecting it. Let's see if that's any better. That any form of improvement? I'm hoping the answer is yes. Doesn't appear to be on my tablet here, which is going to be some Doctor Who type nonsense in a second. Oh no, that is better apparently. Okay, fantastic. Oh well, we'll carry on with this then. That's that is marvelous. It's excellent progress. Right, we'll sit you down there a second then, and we'll have a closer look at my little engine. Right, there she goes. Whee! It works, and back the other way. It sort of works. It doesn't like hills. There we go. If I hold that up there, you can see the clockwork doing its thing, sort of. And yeah, this was the reverser mechanism I was talking about earlier. If you look just there, just under there, can you see? There's a little bit of metal that sort of moves back and forth there. That's your reverser. And you've got your regulator here. So reverser on the right, regulator on the left. Oh, I think that is marvellous. And then to wind it up, you just pop the key in there like that, and then we turn it while taking the regulator to try and conserve some kinetic energy. Pop it on the track, and away she goes, sort of. It much prefers going downhill, as it turns out. There we are. Hey! And back the other way. And back the other way. No, not quite. There we are. Hey. That's right. Just hold her up the camera there. You can see the wheels doing their thing. And just in there, you can see the clockwork. It is basically marvelous, and I love it. Oh. Given up a bit there, but that's okay. She's had a busy evening. She's tired. Leave her alone. Right? much like her owner. Right. Okay, let's have a closer look here. So we need to more really. Oh, maybe. No, doesn't like that at all. Okay. Right. Okay. Well, that's the loco, and I think she looks rather good next to the strawberry in there. Very good. Right. I'm going to see about watering some plants, I think, because the garden is very, very dry. So I am just going to pop you over in this sort of direction for a minute, out the way of all the water. And then let's move some things around, actually. We'll put the tablet down here, put it on the table, pick up the table, move it in this direction, and then rotate the camera that way, and you'll be able to see me watering the garden. It's gone all blurry again. The audio's going all funny, but at intervals. How is it now? Is it okay now? Is there any difference? I don't know. I'm hoping it's made some difference. Let me just try reconnecting again. One moment. Any better? Oh, that does seem to be a bit of an improvement, actually. Okay, well, we'll go from there then. Right. Let me get my hose pipe. Give the grass some water. Actually, what I'll do first, I'll clear some of the debris track. Right. I've got a dustpan in the shed here somewhere. Brush. Found a brush. Can't find my dustpan. That's gone walkabout. Worry about that later. Anyway. Through here. Right. Brush some of this soil out the way, because the wildlife's been kicking bits all over my trag. There we are. That's better. Yeah, there's all stones and bits of dirt and all sorts in here. We do need to clean the points and things a bit more, a bit cleverly at some point, but just brushing the worst off will do for now. Pile things back towards the edge there. There we are. I've no idea if you can even see me. I haven't checked the camera angle. I assume you can, because I'm sort of over here. Yeah. Grass needs a cut as well, because it's getting quite long. Need to borrow my mum and dad's mower again. Doesn't take very long, it's only little, but not the point. Right, hose pipe time. Actually, just before I do, just check in with the old tablet, see if the situation has improved any. Here we go. Live chat. Here we go. Forward a ways. We are miles back at the moment. There we are. Okay. how's the picture for you guys? It's still touchy on this tablet, but yeah, that looks really pixelated. Oh well, never mind. It might just be a problem at my end, to be fair, but never mind. Well, it didn't look too bad there, but it did not last. Never mind. Oh well. Oh no, the pixels are back. That's about right. All right, never mind. Not to worry. We will work with what we've been given, and what we've been given is good enough. Right. Get my hose pipe out. Let's give the garden a bit of a water. There we go. Plug in the old hose. There we go. And for those of you watching in black and white, I am now bringing my yellow hose pipe up to the top of the garden. Oh, I should probably move the logo, shouldn't I? Or she'll get rusty. I am terrible at this. Never mind. Right. Okay. Unwind this bit. There we go. Right. Let's just spritz some water over the garden. There we go. Give the whole thing a decent soak. Yeah. Water over there. Some water over there. I can see there's a few weeds starting to come up, which is mildly irritating, but never mind. There we go. Yeah, this is just what I do of an evening when I'm not down in the studio, being a little streaming goblin. Streaming goblin. Right, that plant there is annoying me. I'm going to dig that out. Who's still with us? You've all gone quiet. Get me small garden fork. You won't be able to see what I'm doing, but I'll tell you. I'm just going to climb down here, fall in the pond, and no, I'm not going to fall in the pond. That's not how this ends. Right, pull that out, throw that over there. That becomes compost. Right, there you go. Bring out this bloody thing as well. There we are. Compost. Right. Oh, there we go. Ah, nearly fell over. There's a couple here as well that I could dig out while I'm out. There we are. Couple of weeds done. There we are. What's one in here? Come on, let me come. The trouble is, right under the concrete where I've laid the track, the weeds have really got in, so it's a bit of a fiddle, but never mind. Put that in over here. I'm not going to water this bit again. Right, there we go. Right. So, do my alpines now, which are looking very nice. They have grown beautifully. They could do with a little bit of a trim on the track side here, to be honest, but I'm not going to do anything to damage the plants themselves because I'm loving how they're looking. They're beautiful. There we are. Right. Oh, that's the Hornby key. We don't want that getting wet. So that's something of a problem because it'll go rusty and we don't want that. So I'll pop that in my pocket. What I'm just doing now is watering the track. Now I know what you're thinking, Matthew, track doesn't grow. Are you going mad? And you're right, track doesn't grow. And no, I'm not going mad. I already have been mad for quite some time. No, what I'm actually doing is trying to keep the moss that has grown on the track alive and encourage new moss growth by keeping it reasonably damp down here. With the added benefit, of course, that it makes the rails go rusty. And I'm trying to naturalize it as much as I can. There is a method to the madness. I'm just going to do a bit on my lovely maple here, which is growing nicely. I'm hoping it will sort of grow upwards and become like a little tree, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. And just moisten the track bed. Right, and we'll come down here. I'll do the plants that are on the, well, it's, I envisaged it becoming a bit of a rockery, but it's not the direction I've gotten in the end. There are rocks, which I'm currently moistening, but it's not a proper rockery because it's not just rocks. There's a lot of soil to fill. We put some plants in that will hopefully give us a nice lot of ground cover, but we shall see. I've just got to keep them lovely and wet, the plants, because it has been very dry here and will continue to be for some time. The problem is that the water is just hitting the soil, running off and going in the pond, which isn't what we want to happen, but there's also not a lot we can do about it. So other than just keeping the whole thing generally moist, for those of you who hate that word, I'm sorry, there's not a lot more we can do. So now I'm just throwing my hose over in that direction because we put something in by the fence that's not easy to reach. So I'm just sort of gently giving it a fine spray in the hopes that some water will actually get over there. It's probably easier to do from the top, to be honest, but never mind. Right, and then we'll just do a little spritz in the pond as well. I did throw a bucket in there earlier, but the water level has gone down thanks to evaporation and so on. So just going to put a little bit more in just to top the level up a little bit. Do. And that'll do. Right. Pop the hose away. I'm going to have to watch this back later and see how much of this actually is getting to your ears and to your eyes. I mean, not a lot to your eyes because I'm down here, woohoo, and hiding in the pixels. But I'm hoping the sound is reasonably okay. At any rate, right. Ba-da-da-dee. Da-da-da-dum. Right, it's all done. Wind that up. And you up there. Off the tap. Unplug. Done. Boom. Plants achieved. Oh. Hello again. Oh, here we go. Let's turn you round. And turn the camera around too. Hello. Right. Come with me. no. I'm over here. I'm right here now. Yeah, like that. There we go. Yeah, so that is the garden. I am sensing from what I'm seeing on the YouTube stream here that the frame rate is abysmal, so I'm going to try reconnecting. There we're back. How are we looking? I've realised I'm watching a stream of a guy watering his garden. Yes, that is what we're doing. I'm glad you're on board. It is hard to see with the pixels. I apologise. I'm hoping the footage has cleaned up a bit now, and you can actually see my face. I'm not sure you'd want to, but yeah, that is a thing that is happening. If I just rotate the camera down to the pond over in this sort of a direction, that just there is my alpines on the ground there. There we are. And let's just bring you back up here. Hello. Yeah, the gimbal is a great bit of kit. I'm not here to rubbish the gimbal, but I'm not convinced how much effect you're getting from it. Flip the camera around the other way for a second. Oh, there we go. Right. So yes, track is now moistened. The plants are moistened. Everything is looking quite nice. I'm very pleased. There we are. It's like dial up. Oh God. I think I need to be able to run an ISDN cable and stick a Wi-Fi booster out on the deck. That's what needs to happen. Oh God. Never mind. Not to worry. Anyway, right. What's the time anyway? Oh, we've been going about an hour and a quarter. Not too bad. Hey. Right. I'm gonna go back to the deck and start packing things away. So we're ready for bedtime because yeah, I want an early night. Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with the internet connection this evening. It's not normally quite this bad. If you get power in the shed, you can fit an Ethernet over mains adapter there. Yes, that's true. I can do that. Oh, yes, that is a thing I can do, isn't it? The possibilities. And then I could stick a router in the shed and all would be well. Using my thought brain. Oh God. Anyway, right. So take you back over to the deck. Like, oh my God, that is blurry, isn't it? Sorry, I've just spotted on the tablet how it looks. That looks bloody awful. Never mind. Right. Sit you down here. And then you can try pack it all away again. Right, here we go. Oh, there's the key. There we go. Right. There it is. Lost the bloody thing. There we are. Right. Pull you over in this direction. I've just realised the camera is proper wonky for some reason. It thinks that it's horizontal, but it's not. It is at a proper wonk, but never mind. Right, that can go up there. Let's start putting the track away. These bits didn't actually clip together, so they'll come apart nicely. You know, much like me, they will fall apart very easily. Oh. I would say, oh, for my studio with its nice, reliable internet connection and reliable technology, but that's a lie too. Ah, never mind. I mean, if I had a nice, reliable mobile phone mast near me, that would be perfect, because I could stream over the mobile. But I don't. It's rubbish around here, so we can scratch that idea. Pop all the rails in here. Do. Da 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 dee. Da 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 dum. Da da dee. Try not to lose any pieces while we're on the. I can do words. Just come and sit over here, and you can see what I'm doing. Here we are. Hold on. No. You're off on the wonk again. Let's turn the camera around. There we go. There's the box. You can witness me packing the box. There we are. Right. Just go over here. Corners go over here. Right. The clips has jammed. Hold on. So, and negotiate that out. There we are. These they're kind of funny looking, but oh, hang on. Hold on. There we are. Another clip off. Try it in there like that. Go. Yep. Overall, I think this was a good purchase. It's in my head, it's something that Jacob can throw around some rails when he's a little bit older, and it's something he can play with without breaking anything horrendously expensive. So yeah, this is it's, let's be honest, this is for me, but it is for my little boy as well. So, you know, there is that. Right, sit there, go in there, like that, and then put all the carriages and bits in as well. There we go. And that is everything packed away. Hooray. Apart from that piece of track. that was not packed away. I missed that entirely. Right. Put the key back there. What's happened to the other key? There it is. That can go back in the envelope. That can go in there. And it all just packs away neatly into that nice little container. Hey, right then. Up you come. All right, back to me. Hello. Pop you down on the chair again, and then have a nice sit down. Right, there's the tablet. There it is. Right. Catch up with what you're saying in the chat. Oh, There you go. Little wiggle there while I plug you in. Right. Okay. Welcome to Math Productions. Rude. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try reconnecting again. 1 sec. And we're back. Hey. Hey. This was nice though. I've enjoyed this. That's a lot better. That is a great improvement. Ever so briefly. Pixels. Middling. I might just do real quick, like just a little speed test on the cottage Wi-Fi. See if that explains anything. So I suspect it will explain it by virtue of, oh yes, your internet connection is rubbish. But yes, no. Aside from the technical problems, I'm really happy with how this is. Yeah, I'm quite happy. Okay, here we are. Yep, close the message. Come on, there we are. Right, and go. Running a speed test. Ooh, no, it's gone up a bit. Download of 8,760 megabytes, which is great. It's not terrible. And my upload speed is no, little jump there, 29, 28, 27. Yeah, 27 megabytes per second, which is not perfect, but it's, yeah, and it's very jittery. So, but never mind. It says there's 2 of you still watching, so thank you for the 2 of you who have stuck by us. It's nice of you to stick around. How are we doing for time? It's 9 o'clock. Okay, I'll be looking to wrap this up in a few minutes, I think. So if we just go back to the chat room, and we'll discuss any final matters that needs discussing. Okay. I like this stream. It's pizza. Thank you. It's gone again. If you're one of the 2 that's still here, say hello. By the way, it'd be lovely to hear from you. I've just realised that the camera's gone wonky again. Hold up. There you go. There you go. Darren has a contractual obligation to be here. Well, no. You can do your own thing. That's fine. I've just realised the power cable is making it go all wobbly. Hold on. That's probably half the problem right there. Hold on. So, the gimbal's disconnected. I see what the problem is. Okay, here we go. There we are. That's, oh no, other way. Other way. There we are. That's better. Right. Now we can plug it in. Yeah, that would help, wouldn't it? If the gimbal remained connected. Right. That's better. Hello. Right. Took you up, right? Right then. Oh, no. You're drifting, mate. I'm over here. And you're still drifting. Still drifting. Right. Okay. Yes. 3 of you are still here. Hello. 4 of you still here. Excellent. Yes. If you have any questions, do bring them in the chat room, because I am an open book as far as things go. But is there anything I wanted to talk about? Oh yeah. Dark December's coming back. You will have all by now, I hope, seen the teaser trailer. I'm very excited. I've got some great ideas, one of which has already been written, and in part has been edited. I don't want to spoil anything, other than to say it's going to be quite funny. There's going to be some old favourites coming back. There will be a Cult of Scratchwood video bundled in. There will be a special edition of Ask a Dalek Live, so that's going to be happening, and a couple of extra little sketches. There will also be an audio drama thrown in there, or audio comedy drama, more accurately, thrown in there as well. So that's going to be happening. Yeah, few bits and bobs planned. How much of it I will get done that I want to do, I don't know, but I will aim to release a single video every weekend throughout December, and also an additional video on the anniversary of the Dead Planet, i.e. the 21st of December, the first appearance of the Daleks. So that's all of that to look forward to, hopefully, because I know we've been a bit dry on the old Dalek content so far this year, for which I apologise. That will, that will be happening in December. So look forward to that. I just need to book some weekends to actually make all this stuff and write it, more importantly, because most of it hasn't been written yet. But some of it has. The Ask a Dalek will be relatively easy to do, because that's that's just turning up. But yeah, I'm doing something a bit special with the Ask a Dalek episode for Dalek December. It's something a lot of you have been asking for a while, and it's, all I will say is it will destroy my voice. So yeah, you can look forward to that. I've got a mate who watches these streams but couldn't be here. He wants to know when you're doing Microsoft Flight Simulator again. I could do Microsoft Flight Simulator next week if you want. I've not thought of anything I want to do for it, but I can certainly do a Flight Simulator stream again. I always enjoy them. Yeah, so I will look into that this week and see if there's anything I want to do particularly. I think it's just had an update, hasn't it? So yeah, I want to do like the bush trips at some point. Because there's like these sightseeing things you can do. I want to maybe go further afield than Britain or Europe. So we'll see. We'll have a look, see what we can do. Let's go back over the chat, see what other people have had to say. There's something up here about a community post. Hold on. Can I actually go back that far? No, I can only go back about half an hour, so some of it is missing, for which I apologise. Never mind. Oh well. Any more questions for me? Do fling them in the live chat, and I will do my best to answer them. What else have I got going on? Not a lot. I hope to qualify as a signaller by the end of the year. It's going quite well. I've got some got to get some more turns booked in. I haven't got any coming up, but I'm going to gently prod the inspector and say, I want to do my frame exam. Please let me qualify and go out by myself. I had a turn with the operating manager last weekend, or was it the weekend before? Weekend before, and had a day in the signal box with him. He was very impressed and actually emailed me afterwards to say he expected to see me for exams and things in the not too distant future. So big thumbs up there. Happy days. What else is happening? Jacob is 2 months old today, which is just mad because I can't remember a time when he wasn't here. It's a little insane that I am now an parent. yeah, it's hard to wrap my head around still. But yeah, I think I'm doing all right. He's I don't think we've traumatized him yet. So what can I say? I think all things considered, I think parenting wise, I'm doing all right. It could be going a lot worse. and that's about as committal as I'm willing to get. The image quality isn't too bad, I've just realised, but I have just realised I've been sitting on a 140p by time, so it might be okay, it might not. I don't know. If you can see me, I will take that as a win, even if it is incredibly pixelated and it's like going back in time to 2002 and trying to watch a movie using Real Player. For those of you who are old enough to know what those words mean. Yeah. Anyway, time are we? 9:10. You've all gone quiet on me. I'm running out of things to say, and we've packed all the train away, so not much more to do. But you made up the stream on about the garden and the pond. Yeah, I can do that. I'll do a little short while we've still got the light, as we couldn't see it before. Yeah, I'll do a little YouTube short after this, so you can see around the garden, and then that'll be available to watch. Yeah, or maybe not YouTube short, just like a little clip or something. I don't know. I'll see how I feel once I finish the stream, which I'll be doing shortly, because it's starting to get dark now, and it's getting a bit chilly. Frankly, it's June, for God's sake. Why is it cold? That shouldn't be allowed. Whose stupid idea was that? Dear oh dear. Anyway, nothing else at the moment. Let's see. Over to live chat. Any more questions for me? So, thank you again, by the way, to, I think it was it Stephen Norwood, who became a early bird supporter while we were on air. Let me have a look here. I may have to go into Studio to get that information, because I don't appear to have it to hand. You see here, do I have YouTube Studio on the mobile? No, tragically I do not, but that's fine. Or you can do it via the old... Yes. Here we go. Studio.youtube.com. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll because I haven't got the normal credit sequence this week, which is where I normally have a little thank you for the early birds and the associate producers. I will words, sentences, phrases, I don't know. I will read out your names, and we'll see how we go. Right. Just realised it has logged me out of all of my... Okay, it can't log me in. I don't know why. Do I have to try different email address possibly? Let's try that. Try that. Try that one. Couldn't sign you in. Oh, well, that's helpful, isn't it? Go. Do 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 do. Dee 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 dee. Da 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 dum. Right. Let's try and see if that makes any difference. There we go. Ah, there we are. Enter your password. I'm not going to say that out loud because I'm not a moron. There we go. Do, 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 do. This is super interesting, isn't it? Yes, yes, I'm glad you agree. Okay. Oh, oh, that sounds promising. Hello. That sounds promising. Yep, there we are. I can hear myself again. Hang on. Just put you back in for. There we are. Yeah. Not sure what happened there. I think where I fiddled with the camera for a second there, the little adapter that's plugged into my phone that connects to the microphone got disconnected, which is chronically unhelpful, but never mind. Right. How much of that did you hear? I got the question about Death Comes to Time. That has come through. Yeah, so yeah, I have seen Death Comes to Time. I was obsessed with the kind of Doctor Who hiatus media that the BBC put out to try and relaunch the series multiple times. Death Comes to Time, I thoroughly enjoyed, even though it basically made the Time Lords into gods. Real Time, which is a Colin Baker Cyberman story done by Big Finish. That was very good. Scream of the Schalke with Richard E. Grant's abortive Ninth Doctor was particularly good. Yeah, I adored all of that media. I injected that into my veins as I was growing up. And then 2005 rolled around, and the rest, as they say, is history. So, yeah, that's pretty good. Not sure how much of that, if anything, you missed the first time around, but I'm seeing them now. They're good, aren't they? You know, it's for what they are, which is like web dramas. They're actually surprisingly good. Yep. Lot of comments about my mic going flat. Just as the picture improves, now the sound's gone completely. Yeah. Never mind. Right. Had I got into YouTube Studio? I thought I had done, but I can't remember now. Let's have a little look. It's just coming up to 9:20, so I think I am going to wrap this up very shortly. Provided I can get into the studio, I will read out the names of you, my lovely supporters. Let's see here. Channel dashboard. Channel members. Membership. Here we go. Nearly there. There we go. Right. So we will filter by member type. I think there was just one more message in the chat there that I will go and try and locate. Bear with me. I tried to think about the Shark Doctor. I'm sorry to hear that. So yeah, I've been there. I've had so many little fan stories that I've tried to make that have fallen through just because I haven't had time or what have you. Anyway, well, thank you very much for joining me tonight, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this stream, despite the abysmal picture quality and fair to middling sound quality. We will be back next week, possibly with a flight simulator stream, as that seems to be the popular choice. And a big thank you, first of all, to our associate producers, Bruce Cameron Stewart, Zander Creates, Steve Britton, Frank Bertone, Taijan Dean, and Dalek Empress Famdra. And then a massive thank you to all of our early bird members, Denise Major, Helen Veld, Phantom Stranger, Emma Gobby, Little Miss Tara Bear, Dave Tarode, Volker Het, and Stephen Norwood. Thank you to all of you for your generous financial support. And if you would like to contribute to the nonsense that I do on here, click the join button under there and become a YouTube member. And you will gain such perks as access to my videos 48 hours before everybody else. And if you're an associate producer, you get listed as an associate producer in the credits of my videos, which means you sort of get top billing before the general thank yous. And you will get a personalized thank you video from myself and one of the cult. So, yeah. Thank you very much for your generous financial support to all of those people. And thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this silly little stream. We'll be back next week. Back in the house, I think, because there's fewer technical difficulties in the house. But thanks very much for joining, and I will see you again very soon. Take care. Bye. I'm going to switch you off now. Yeah. Oh, is you can do it yet? You can do it yet? Yes. Yes, I am. Here we go. Doing it